Well, goal one of the Hamburg leg of non-league legend has been achieved. I have survived long enough to take advantage of the Christmas markets here in Germany. Now I need to spin that up. Spin that up into a win against our relegation rivals, whose name I still can't say. Hello and welcome to Club 5, Part 4 of Non-League to Legend. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we are away against Braunschweig. Please help me, I don't know how to say it. It's probably the only time we'll ever play them, so I guess it's only an issue for today. But on the off chance we win against them and then beat Werder Bremen and use that to start climbing up the league and survive into the second half of the season and have to play them again, I need to learn how to say the name of the club. We did win a couple of games, actually, in exciting news. We won a league game against Cologne, won again in the Europa League. We've been great in the Europa League, top of our group. We'll actually finish top of the group as well, comfortably done with a game to go. Well, we've qualified with 2 games to go, and having beaten Real Sociedad, we're just... Where are they in La Liga? Hold on. They're 10th in La Liga. So we've beaten them home and away now, haven't we? So we're a team that's good enough to be mid-table in the Liga. We're just in the relegation zone in the Bundesliga, which is a bit of a problem. Losing at home to Frankfurt hurt as well. I thought we were probably better than that. Alas, we were not. So this is what the league table looks like. I hope you can see us just above my head. I might be covering us. We're 5 points, 3 points ahead of Braunschweig. If they beat us, we'll go bottom of the league, pretty much, unless Mainz lose. Mainz have to win as well. So we might not be bottom of the league. But, you know, it's bad. We need a win. A win could put us up outside of the relegation zone and drag Cologne into this mess. And then Werder Bremen are another team right in this mix. If we've got any hope of survival this season, we need 6 points from this episode, which is a bit of a tall order, I fully acknowledge. But this is the team we're going to put out there to try and achieve exactly that. We've got Meyer in goal, a back four of Friedel, Zagadou, Bayer and Hadrovic, with Mori as our halfback, Adli and Janjicic. Once I learn to say his name, this is my adaptability of 1 coming into play again. I'm not capable of saying any of these names because I have no I've got basic German now. Excellent stuff. Once I've mastered the language, you'll see us fly at the league, hopefully. Is that how it works? Is it, you know, when you sign a wonder kid from Argentina and they're rubbish until they can speak English? Well, maybe that's what we're waiting for. Maybe I need to learn German and then I'll be good. But Janjicic in midfield, these two are very good when they want to be. As you can see, there are only 2 players who are any good. When they're on form, we do quite well. We need a big episode from Adli and Janjicic. And then we've got Sharp, Van Emmerik and Chapman up front. Ito injured again, so Sharp has to move out to the left wing to allow Van Emmerik into the team. We can't delay any longer. We've got to go and take our medicine, and hopefully we can find a way past Braunschweig. It seems, are these lot in the Bundesliga in real life? I feel like I should have heard of them. Right, let's assertively say it is a great opportunity to prove our critics wrong. Let's get out there and do our business. Why is it paused? Which ones are we? We're the white ones. Excellent stuff. Right, here we go. Score predictions down in the comments, maybe. I'm so afraid. So very afraid it's about to go desperately wrong. We feel really zoomed out. Have they got a massive... Oh, no, we are zoomed out. I thought they had a massive ground and they were a 80,000 capacity super team that I should know all about, but apparently don't even know how to say the name. It's not a word I've ever even seen before. It's not just that I've never really known how to say it. I've never seen this word until we've ended up in the Bundesliga. What was that cross? They're bottom of the league and he's just crossed with his wrong foot. He swung his standing foot at it. Further to my theory that this lot aren't in the Bundesliga in real life, when I did my Bayern Munich save earlier in FM19's lifespan, I did a couple of seasons here in Germany, never had to play this team. So they are a lower league German team in real life. I'm just taking that as my excuse. Did we just win a penalty? Chapman with the corner, and we're going to the fancy tellies. Oh, no, don't even get to see the fancy telly happen. We just get the penalty. He's overruled the telly man, and it's Adli with the chance to put us 1-0 up on 24. Oh, my goodness me. What is the world coming to? I've identified him as one of our star men. He gets a penalty and absolutely fluffs his lines. Right, Sharp on the edge of the area, plays it back to Friedel, who's offside. I mean, that says it all. When the corner taker is offside from the move you've clearly planned from the corner, then you know you're rubbish. You're just not very good if that happens. We're going to go in at half-time 0-0, aren't we? We have controlled the first half to a point, if control's the word you can use in these circumstances. Braunschweig are rubbish. We've learnt that. The only problem is we're also confirming the theories that we've all got that we're not much better. Let's assertively say, no, we can't play without pressure. We have been the better team. Oh, and I didn't mean to end this. Oh, I've messed that up. There's your defining moment here in Germany. Messed up the most important team talk of my life. I think we need to give it an immediate show some passion. Just 3 minutes ago when we had 15 minutes sat in the warm with a cup of tea to talk about this. Ignore that. Now we need passion. Perhaps that's my problem. Do German people drink tea? Although we've established we've hardly got any German people in our team. It's a very international flavour to the squad. Right, Adley has been turd, so he can come off. Liberali, who can't really play in central midfield, can come on and play there, because what's the worst that could happen? We're also going to bring Lang on for Van Emmerik, just because it gives me the opportunity to push Sharp up front for 20 minutes or so, see if we can get a goal out of him. He's been a massive flop. If we can seriously still get £20 million for Fraser Sharp, let me know. Give me your offers. I'll sell him to any one of you and reinvest the money in more trash like I did in the summer. I don't think I'm going to get a transfer window to have the opportunity to buy any players. If I was the Hamburg board, I would not be letting me hang around into January the way my time here has started. It would very much be, right, if you don't get 6 points from these two games, you are out, son. But apparently we do seem to be getting away with it a little bit. Can't catch a break. Now my phone's ringing while I'm trying to score goals. Tesco deliveries. Goodness me. What is the world coming to? Don't they realise I'm trying to save my job here and they're worried about what replacement they should give me for my baked beans? Goodness me. We drew. That was poor. And I know people are going to say, you should have gone attacking. You should have done this, should have done that. Shouldn't have left Fulham. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to confirm everybody's thoughts. The board on my back now. They should be. Goodness me, they should be. Why are they letting me get away with this? They're still satisfied. Probably because of how well we're doing in the Europa League. Imagine if the Europa League saves us. I don't want to be saved by the Europa League. Right, I've pushed the quick pick button just to see what my assistant manager thinks I should be doing. It's not a million miles away from what I've been doing. Escobedo in ahead of Bayer. What I don't like is he's dropped Chapman and brought this guy in. I know I signed this guy, but I mean, if I'm going down, I'm going down with Chapman. So let's adjust the midfield back around again. And we'll keep Escobedo in. What's the worst that can happen? Apparently, Hamburg against Werder Bremen's a local derby as well. So not only is it a relegation clash, not only is it a potential job saver or job ruiner, but it's a big local derby as well. So let's give the fans something to cheer for. The players have been getting a bit grumpy in between the two games at the fact we keep losing, so I went down the route of just shouting at them, telling them it was their fault. So hopefully that's going to prove to be a really motivational thing for me to have done. Look how far up the league Werder Bremen have gone since we looked at them. We did look at them at the start of the episode, didn't we? And they were down here in this mess with us. I'm sure they were. A couple of wins and we're up in mid-table. It's a weird league. There's not many teams in it, so points gaps don't seem to be as big, which I guess is a good thing for a team like us, because if we can win, let's say if we win 3 games in a row, all of a sudden we're mid-table. And Escobedo, who's been brought into the team via the quick pick button, imagine if he goes on to be the hero of the save. I'm going to edit that bit out where it was quick pick. I've discovered this guy knocking around in my reserves, and he looks great. There you go. We'll edit that bit in at the start where I said it was quick pick. And then I will look like a tactical genius, which is what we look at. See, it puts us all the way up to 15th. I ain't getting sacked from 15th, mind you. It's an 18-team league, isn't it? Let's not get too excited. 15th isn't that special. We really want to be up around 12th, I think, for me to feel comfortable. And we just want a penalty. Something weird just happened. I think we just missed, and the referee blew his whistle to give the goal kick. So, wasn't that weird, I guess? cough news, by the way. You'll have noticed there's been a lot of jump cuts in this video. I feel loads better, but my voice is still not right. And I'm coughing even more, but they're less oomphy coughs, I'll describe it as. Let's assertively say don't get complacent. I'm taking an expectorant, which apparently, if you're watching your tea, I'm sorry, it's thinning my mucus, which is making me cough more to get the yuck out. But it doesn't hurt anymore. So I feel completely fine. It's just an annoying little cough now. But because it's happening more often, I'm like now, I feel like if I could cough, I could quite happily cough right now. And if I get too excited, the urge will become too strong and I'll have to cough. Right, let's bring... Oh, we've already got Sharp on the pitch, haven't we? Let's bring Lang on and swap those two over. Perhaps we should just start with them that way round. I make that change rather a lot. I'm going to bring Eberharter on as well. If my assistant manager or quick pick man thinks Eberharter should be in the side, I signed him. Perhaps he's the man who should be in there. Bring him on for Janicic. And he might be an absolute super. Perhaps I was right all along. Perhaps it was never the scouts who were the problem. Perhaps it was the coaches that were the problem all along. It's probably the manager. Right, Chaton can come off. We'll bring Steen on for the last 10 minutes as well. If we can hold on to a victory here, this is massive. This is a season turning point, because this then makes it, what would it be? 1 defeat in 5 in the league? 2 wins in that time, a couple of draws as well. It's the start of some decent form. If we concede here, it's less impressive. So I'd rather we held on. If it's all the same to you, Football Manager, let me have this one, because that feels like there's a great escape happening, boys and girls. I'm going to give them some passion. They deserve my passion after a performance like that. Let's have a look at the league table and also plan when we're going to be back. So we win, huzzah. I've brought new faces. Let's not talk about any of them. My word. I paid £3.5 million for him. So this is the league table. 15th sounds good. It is just outside the relegation zone, though. So we do need to do better. We are getting a little bit close to the Kev ratio, though. If we win another couple of games, and if we win 2 of the next 4 games, we'll be pretty much on that Kev ratio. We'll be around here, and I'll start to chill out a little bit as we head towards the second half of the season. So, when will we be back? I think we still need to keep the episodes fairly close together while we're working out what we're doing here. So we'll perhaps just do another 3 or 4 games. In fact, there you go. We've got the winter break. I forgot we had a winter break here. So we'll just do the first 2 back after the winter break, Freiburg and Schalke, and hopefully somewhere in those 3 we can find 2 games we can win. I suspect. I mean, they're all quite hard. Where are Hanover in the league? Hanover's one we should be able to win. Where are Wolfsburg? Wolfsburg is harder. And Schalke is away. And we definitely need to beat Hanover and maybe draw one of the others. That's my plan. But we'll worry about that tomorrow. If you have enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.